guys, we're off on our Ummrah trip. We are going to the airport and Harath made us so late. I was getting very annoyed because the group told us to be punctual and to be there at 2 PM and it's almost 2 PM now and we're not even halfway there.
Just tell them all that you forgot.
No, so I had her in the car.
If I didn't make her late, she would have left her passport. We would have been half an hour.
I was shouting at these lot to get in the car. Let's go, let's go. And I've been ready for like literally an hour, just ready, chilling. Then I realised I forgot my passport.
You know people that do that, I don't understand. It's the one thing. It's just
I don't understand either because I'm not a forgetful person.
But you could go without anything. Your phone, your camera, your wallet, your
I know, I don't know what's wrong with me.
You just need your passport and that's the only thing.
So I had to run back inside the house, grab the little passport. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be vlogging of this trip because it's not really a trip to be vlogging like that. But Alhara's going to be my videographer and he'll like get some clips for you. So see you at the airport. Alright guys, we arrived at Heathrow. We're about half an hour late to meet the group. I'm probably not going to film inside because we don't know these people and stuff. Excited?
Excited. Yeah, alright, Salah.
See ya. We're in Elan Cafe, which is a really odd place because it's not really usually my best port of call.
But why we should have gotten to eat in?
We should have, shouldn't we?
These are so much
small?
smaller.
They're quite small. So we both got these energizers. Good?
It's not great.
Oh, no, it's mine. I feel like we make these at home.
It's just not sweet. I'm not gonna lie, I'm eating to that, I'm eating here. No, but you know
shit, I just realised, instead of swearing, I just realised I forgot to ask to make with oat milk. So now Alhara's got 2 energizers. They weren't that great though, I'm really disappointed. But and we got prep. So got myself a tuna baguette. Do you want to eat it? We can't, well I don't know. And then I got this new thing.
do it until we get kicked out.
You just ordered a matcha, iced matcha, and it's decent. They've sweetened it quite a lot though, so like it just tasted like vanilla. But it's pretty good. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? See, this is, I believe you, basically. So guys, we've concluded it's only the white men who think about the Roman Empire.
No, and it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
They don't have Sahaba, they don't have the Ottoman Empire. If you ask a Muslim, how often do you think about the Ottoman Empire? If you don't ask me that,
you think about the Ottoman Empire?
No, but I would have said that every now and then. I think about the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, it's mentioned.
Every now and again when you're visiting Turkey.
No, when I just hear about Muslims at war, I think of Battle of Badr, I think of Ottoman Empire, I think of, you know what I mean? They had a massive part to play in Muslim Islamic history.
True.
Ottoman Empire.
True.
Well, I sound very clever. Yes guys, so basically we I just wanna make sure that I don't get moved. Yeah, we were in really bad seats, and now when they said boarding finished, we both went and found 3 rows. So she's got 3 rows.
We didn't find it, the guy told us to come.
Oh, you were. I came and found the 3 rows. Yeah. Aisha messaged me on WhatsApp saying there's bare 3 rows. Even though the woman said it was a full flight. She said it was a full flight. I think it's just gone into focus now. Where are you supposed to look? In here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Keep looking up there. The Sheikh's got 3 free seats as well now. Yeah. That's my Sheikh right there, fam. That's my goat.
Made it to Jordan. This one's off his flipping brocker because he took so many bloody sleeping pills. So it's like I'm looking after a child. Everyone's Somali here, by the way. We're basically waiting for our transfer flight. So the Jordanians took my Evian water and
the Jordanians took her Evian water
and they left him with his 2 bottles of water. They took my water and then they took my mini deodorant.
Pretty privileged.
Even though I got it from even though I took it from London to here. And he was like, no, because of the fire, like it's a what's the word, like a fire hazard. it's explosive or whatever. I don't even know. They're just a bit.
We need to find somewhere to pray.
I need to find somewhere to pray.
Because Ash hasn't prayed Asr, and as you can see outside, it's dark.
Who didn't pray Fajr or Dhuhr before they left?
What do you mean? I prayed everything.
Now?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the gate and then we're heading to Medina. It is technically day 2, however it's about 3 AM in the morning. I have not been able to sleep all night. And like my roommates also couldn't sleep all night, so they just like left to the masjid, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and I was just like, I can't be bothered to fight my sleep anymore, let me just get up. And my plan was always to go to the mosque early, because you don't get a seat like inside unless you go so early. So Fajr is like at 5 o'clock and it's like 3:30 now. So hopefully if the mosque is open now, I'll be able to go and get a seat. Also guys, apparently it's the Prophet's birthday today, as in like obviously we don't do like celebrations like that, but it's actually crazy because we're in Medina, like his city, and it's like technically a lot of scholars believe he was born on the 12th of Rabi al-Awwal, I believe, and I think that is the date today, the 27th of September. So yeah, that's like a really nice coincidence. I feel like I'm still just like all over the place. I haven't really got my bearings. I'm still like sleep deprived and like disoriented. So guys, I'm really sad because there's no spaces left in the Rawda. Like you have to book it online on this app, and I tried like 2 weeks ago to book a slot, but they were like completely full even then. And like obviously now they're still full, but like I'm literally just making so much that like I don't know, somehow a slot becomes available. So I'll keep you updated on that. Hopefully it can be my little Medina miracle, because everyone has like apparently like little Medina miracles, so I'm hoping I get a little Medina miracle. But anyways, I'm gonna go to the mosque. I'm not allowed cameras there unfortunately, but yeah, that's just a little update for you. So guys, this is the Prophet's Mosque. It's like the outside area, and then obviously like through there is the indoor bit. All the shops are here. As I was saying guys, it's like, I don't know, maybe 40 something degrees but there's no sun, but it's just so humid and like hot. It literally feels like you're in a sauna. It's crazy. But yeah, we're just gonna get some food now, so we haven't really eaten since 6 in the morning, which was breakfast. We're inside the masjid, and like over there far down it's like the Rawda, but it's just it's a madness down there, so we had to leave. And here's all the Zemzem tanks. So like you just fill up your stuff here, and they have like them everywhere, obviously the mosque.
Inshallah ta'ala, we make our way back to the bus, inshallah.
We're at Masjid al-Qubba, but basically it's Mawlid, and there's like millions and millions of people here. Okay, obviously not millions, but it's crazy packed. Whoa. Oh, okay, back up. How on earth did that get muddy like that? But yeah, so there's like crazy blessings in doing 2 rak'ah at this mosque. If you like keep your wudu from when you leave your like place of... Oh no! So guys, this is Masjid al-Qubba. I'll give you some historical context later. I'm gonna lose my group. It's actually crazy, the amount of people. Wow. I don't think you don't understand the heat. Might die. Guys, so that is Mount Uhud, I think, where all the people are gathered, and that's where we're headed. Right guys, so that wasn't Mount Uhud, that was just where the archers were when they were defending. So Mount Uhud is apparently behind this like series of mountains, and also the Masjid al-Qiblatain is like behind this little mound too.
Stay there.
This is the actual Prophet's Mosque, like the main bit that he actually built. Obviously they've expanded it like significantly, but we're now about to go into the Rawda. not about to. There's a very, very, very long queue and long process. I don't know if you can see like. This is probably the first time I'm properly like actually speaking to you. It's like 1 AM and I'm finally having my first meal of the day. I got Hardee's because everyone was like, get a Hardee's, get a Hardee's. Well, Al-Harith was like, get a Hardee's, get a Hardee's. It's alright, it's decent. And this is the emptiest it's been.
This is the most beautiful moment.
And it's the, yeah, it's honestly, wallah, it's the most peaceful. I feel like, finally feel like I can breathe and relax because it's been a long day. Quite stressful, quite intense. It's been a very intense day. Oh, I didn't even tell you about the road. I haven't told them about the road though. Guys, the road though was crazy. I did think I was almost gonna die, but alhamdulillah, I got to pray in the actual like the road a bit.
But explain to them why, so that people don't just think, oh, this is a mad.
Basically, it's Mawlid. I think I did explain to them. It's Mawlid, which means it's like the Prophet's birthday week, month. So there's an influx of like crazy amounts of people who won't usually be here at the time they are now. So like Medina's just extra packed and extra like overcapacitated. So obviously the Rauda was even like it was just too much, guys. And there's no like, they have no organizational skills, these Arabs. I shouldn't say that. They have no organizational skills, these guards.
Well,
and
like, the men, they do though.
The women, I promise you, she was on her phone. Yeah, people were out here screaming, dying, and she's just on her phone.
There's no male guards?
No, there's no male guards. Of course not. But like, and I had to start like patterning people myself and actually like guard myself, and it didn't really work. But yeah, we're gonna wait until Fajr, and then we're gonna have breakfast at like 6:30 AM. We would have been awake for like 24 hours, you know. But yeah. Guys, I gave the cat my leftover Hardee's, and I just like yanked the burger out my hand and took it onto the carpet. And I don't. I know. I don't. No, I'm gonna wipe it. Obviously, I'm gonna clean it up. Kiss, you've made a lot of mess for me. I'm so sorry for just not being vlogging. Actually, I'm not sorry because you have to be present. No, vlogging.
I can interview.
No.
Let me give you an interview.
No, I don't want to interview.
This is your last sitting in Medina.
I don't want an interview.
It's your last salah, just pray. Give me the phone.
No, I don't want an interview.
Give me the phone.
Look, you need to turn the phone around.
Oh, like this? You didn't tell me that, did you?
Right, guys, we have to re-record that because
okay, go.
Film. Okay, so we just prayed Fajr prayer.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
It's our final night it's our final morning in Medina, and we're leaving on the coach to go to Mecca today to do our Ummrah tonight.
Yes. How are you feeling, Aisha Sharif?
I feel just really tired right now, I can't lie, guys.
She hasn't slept.
It's really difficult.
She's been praying all the way through the night.
In, like,
Ukhti.
you know what I mean? I don't know about all the night. But yeah, the moon's over there. Now you can show them the moon. Show them the moon.
There's the moon. It's a super moon. Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. All you can see is going yellow again. The sunrise is not sunrising as much as yesterday.
It's gone awfully
light.
pale.
Yeah. It's not great.
Yeah, breakfast is at 6:30. It's my favourite thing, I can't lie. So
the Fajr recitation.
The Fajr recitation today's been so good because guys,
slapping.
Usually it's a bit.
Asha, what are you talking about?
I can't really say anything bad, can I? Stuff all that.
Basically, what we're saying is, yeah, sometimes the reciters are not that melodic, but they're like scholarly reciters. So they'll just recite
the perfect tajweed and everything.
Yeah, like it's because they're scholars that they're reciting, but like their recitation is not the nicest to listen to. But today's one was banging.
You just can connect and like focus on your prayer way more than the reciters.
So can you give me like a 30-second
breakdown
summary of Medina?
Okay, well,
and how you felt. So for someone, imagine you're speaking to someone and you're telling them why they need to go to Medina, and they have never been, and you're trying to convince them to go to Medina.
Okay, first, you shouldn't need convincing, because I feel like, do you know what I mean? Like, what do you need convincing for? Yeah. It's the like second holiest. Is it just the holiest place?
Okay, we don't want stats.
Yeah,
I want feelings.
So anyway, yeah, you already just have an inclination to want to come here.
Yeah.
So my summary of my trip, we were only here for like 4.5 to 5 days. I can't lie guys, the first whole 24 hours I was very concerned because I just wasn't feeling it at all.
Same.
I was just like, when is it going to hit me? I was just waiting for like something to happen, do you know what I mean? Like some little, like, magical feeling. And it wasn't really like a magical feeling. Like on the second day, like everything just changed.
It's true.
And like I just felt way better, way more happier, way more like connected. Just felt way more peaceful, way more like calm. Just like that Medina feeling that everyone talks about. Like alhamdulillah, started to feel it. And it definitely doesn't last the whole time you're here. Like it comes in like drips and drabs. Like the moments that you do feel it, you just have to like, you know, really just take those in. And the other moments, you know,
you have to be present.
Yeah, you have to be present.
You have to recognize when you're feeling that special type of way that it's so different to how you can feel at home. Like you just can't feel like that. You can't.
You're in like a bubble. You're in like a perfect little bubble here, and nothing can like burst your bubble basically.
Yeah.
But, like things can happen, but
apart from the stampedes in the Roda.
Oh yeah. You have to have guys. You have to have patience. No one told me how much patience you need.
But look how beautiful that is. You have to have patience, yeah? And why? Patience. Who was the most patient person of all time?
Yeah, it's true. It's good. It's a good test, I guess.
It's actually crazy. Like, we have to adapt so many of his teachings by being in his city, because people have made it so hectic and they've made it so crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this ain't nothing compared to Mecca. This is way more peaceful than Mecca. But like in some instances, like the Roda and stuff, it does get crazy. But yeah. Alhamdulillah.
It's been lovely, beautiful. I'm really sad that we're leaving in a few hours.
Yeah, you know it's peak. You're gonna get the Medina blues as soon as we arrive in Mecca.
As soon as we arrive,
Mecca's like special because it's Ummrah and you feel close to Allah. And then after, like, for me anyway, after like an hour or so after the Ummrah, you're like, wow, I just want to go back to Medina, fam. Because this place is like, you can't, I don't know guys if you can feel it, man. Like, it is really as the city of Noor. Like, it's just a city of just light and peace and tranquility, fam. And I'd have loads more vocab if I had slept a couple more hours, but I don't. And Aisha's sitting in the men's section right now and she's loving it. Aisha, you've had me sitting in, Aisha's had me sitting in the female section every single time. Because today I said,
try to visit if you can.
Oh guys, please do.
Obviously.
Aisha's right in the fact that we shouldn't have to convince you to come here. You should want to come here, but if you do need convincing, then I don't know, man.
I've been waiting for this moment the whole Ummrah. Guys, wallah, I asked Harith, I was like, how do these go up? And it no, they look like bats and it also sounds like bats. This time we're leaving Medina. We're literally packing up the whole hotel room, getting onto the coach. I think it's like a 5-ish hour journey. I've heard some people saying 8, but I don't think it is. I think it's like 5 to 6. So finished. I think we got like maybe like 2.5, 3 hours sleep. We're gonna get some more sleep on the coach, inshallah. And yeah, we're gonna perform our Ummrah tonight. It's a bit crazy, but I'm so sad to be leaving Medina. Like, I shouldn't say that on the toilet, oh god. But yeah, sad, but also excited to do the Ummrah. But sad to be leaving this very beautiful city. So this is the leftovers of our room. I think we did a pretty good job. Guys, this donut, cinnamon swirl. It's not a donut, it's a cinnamon swirl from Dunkin' Donuts. So elite. I don't think I ever showed you the view from our room, or maybe I did. That's the view. All the cases packed up. So we're going, so we'll see you probably not on the coach, probably not on the, obviously not on the Ummrah, but like after when we're in Mecca. And yeah, we've completed our Ummrah, inshallah. So alhamdulillah, and we completed our Ummrah, but I will talk a bit more about that like later when there's more time. Right now we're going to go on a ziyarah, so we're going to do like a little tour, go to Mount Hira, Cave Hira, sorry, I think it's called Jabal al-Noor. I don't actually know what the mountain's called. And then we're going to go to like an exhibition of the Kaaba. We had breakfast at like 6:30ish, obviously pray Fajr, and I really need a nap, I can't lie. It's about 9:30 AM. When we get back it'll be around Dhuhr time, and I'll probably nap until Asr, and then go back to the Haram and like pray Maghrib and Isha. Also guys, Sheikh, not Sheikh, is he a Sheikh? I don't know. But Sudais, the Quran reciter, he's leading Fajr and Isha prayer like the whole time we're here, and it's so beautiful. Like he's doing it on time. It's like, he's my favourite reciter, one of my favourite reciters. But yeah, this is our hotel. It's really cute, and we'll catch up more later. Guys, our last Fajr ever. Hello, my eyes are gone. My eyes are gone. Ever. Oh my god, smell. I know I haven't vlogged anything, but we're leaving Mecca. We're gonna go home, and I'm so sad. I haven't shown you my roommates, but here's their debut. This is Queen Hamna, this is Queen Nejma, and this is Queen Simi. Guys, wallah, we've had the best time ever. Haven't we had the best time ever? Best trip ever. Life changing. Life changing. And we're all very, very sad and a little bit emotional.
Bye, love you guys.
But yeah, see you on the plane. Made it to the airport. We're in Jeddah airport. When I tell you the humidity, I don't even know how to explain. Anyway, yes, we just checked in. We've got 3 hours left still, so we're quite early. I don't know what's going on with my hood. I changed, as you can see. I really don't know what's going on, but anyway, yeah, changed. Probably gonna get something to eat. Oh god, everyone's laughing at me and Simone finished so early. We were like, what can we do? We brushed our teeth, we went to change, we made wudu, we did a whole lot of things waiting for you guys. And we got our Zemzem water. We're allowed like 5 litres of Zemzem water to take back to London, and apparently caps it at that, so it's a bit sad, but like alhamdulillah. So yeah, that's the update. Jeddah airport's really beautiful, stunning. Look at that. Wow. Wow.
الملكية الأردنية رويال كلوب وحملت بطاقات المسافر الدائم لتحالف ونور. أصدرت الرحلة إلى عمان ساعة و40 دقيقة. نود إعلامكم أن جميع رحلات الملكية الأردنية خالية من التدخين، بما في ذلك استخدام أو شحن السجائر الإلكترونية. لحظات قليلة وسنقوم بعض تعليمات السلامة العامة، نرجو منكم الانتباه. مرة ثانية خلينا نرحب بكم من القلب بطريقتنا الأردنية، شرفتونا. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is a new employed supervisor on behalf of Royal Jordanian family and the owner of the Alliance, Captain Crystal Abawi, and the entire crew.
Hey. So I realised I probably hadn't given much context, much explanation. I didn't really do much talking or much recording, especially not with this camera, because obviously it was a bit difficult and I didn't really want to focus on, oh my goodness, I want to vlog this, I want to vlog that. I just wanted to like be present, as I explained like in the beginning of this vlog. As you can see, I'm back home, alhamdulillah. So I thought I'll give you a little breakdown, some like post-Ramadan reflections, and just give you a bit more explanation. I obviously went with my cousin, and we also were with an Ummrah group, so there were boys and girls. Of course it was like completely segregated, and honestly they were the most beautiful souls ever. Like I loved every single girl who was there. We really just like all just got along so well, and like alhamdulillah we connected, and they were just such beautiful girls, wallah, like inside and out. They were just, I can't lie, especially my roommates. So we shared with we had like 4 per room, right? In Mecca and in Medina we had the same roommates for both hotels. Like my roommates, they have a special place in my heart. I don't know if you guys are gonna watch this, but shout out to you lot. We had like an agenda, a very brief broad agenda for like each day. So like certain activities, certain talks were put in place and things like that. But yeah, on a whole it was kind of up to you to do what you want with your time and to spend it like how you wish. So obviously my main kind of priority was to just spend it in the mosque. Like we're only in these places, like it could be a once in a lifetime opportunity. I don't want to waste it like shopping or going out or like just doing, you know, things that just weren't going to be worthwhile. So I literally tried to spend as much as my time as I could in the masjid. So yeah, we was in Medina for 5 days, and we went to Mecca, did our Ummrah on the first day when we arrived in Mecca. That was very quite straightforward, very simple, very easy. It wasn't like too much of a struggle. And then came home 2 days ago, been home for the past 2 days, and like this is always the case when I come back home from any trip. Obviously it's not specifically to this trip, but I always just get that like, oh no, I don't want to go back home, like mild depression. Obviously that's a slight exaggeration, but it's just always so sad when you have to leave from a trip. But obviously this was like specifically more sad, I guess, because you're leaving. It's not just a trip, right? It's not just any old trip. You're leaving literally like your little bubble. You're in this little religious spiritual bubble, and it's like the only thing you can do in this bubble is focus on obviously like your connection with God, your ibadah, like becoming a better person, etc, etc, all these things. And because there's nothing else to distract you, it's like that's all you can do, which is why I think it creates such a feeling of like peace, and people just really, I don't really have that much peace in Mecca, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. It was more so in Medina, but regardless, like even in Mecca, like bro, all I was doing was ibadah, do you know what I mean? Like, not to like toot my own horn, obviously not all I was doing, and obviously everything comes from God. You have to remember this, like none of your own ibadah is actually from you have to remember that, guys. I was barely on my phone. Like I would post my Instagram stories like at the end of the day, and then that was really it. I wasn't really on WhatsApp like that, didn't open the TikTok app, didn't really go on Instagram like that. So there was like that disconnection from social media and my phone. Then obviously yeah, there's no work, there's no family issues, there's no like, you don't know what's going on back home, so you're just like solely be able to focus on like the one true reason that you're there for. And then obviously just coming back home, it's just like, it's just boom, literally the next day 9 AM I had work, and then like obviously family and just like life stuff, and it's just long. But that is reality. Obviously unfortunately we can't be in a state of like Ummrah our whole lives. It's about the balance and about what you bring back from your trips, and how much you can implement the actions you were doing on your trip back into your real life. It's very similar to Ramadan, you know. It's like you pick up so many good habits and you better yourself in so many ways during Ramadan, and then obviously when Ramadan leaves, it's like, oh okay, let's just go back, revert back to all our old habits and like our old ways. But like we need to try to think of how we can maintain those good patterns and good behaviors, but it's just way more difficult when you're just back in normal world. So that's some of my post-Ummrah reflections. I think one thing I wish that I would have done in hindsight is I wish I would have prepared more for Ummrah. And I know there's not really a set process of how to prepare, but I think the coming weeks leading up to my Ummrah trip, they were so stressful, so manic, a lot was going on. There was literally no time for me to just mentally prepare and like get myself like into the flow of like, okay, I'm gonna go on Ummrah, I want to do this. I didn't like set myself any like Ummrah goals or like any particular things, milestones that I wanted to hit during these 10 days or like anything like that. But I wish I had done that, because in hindsight I think you need to prepare when you're going on like a major spiritual trip like this. Preparation is key, and I didn't have that preparation, so I kind of was just like, I just jumped in the deep end essentially. The first few days were a little bit rocky as well, because some madness happened at the end. It wasn't a madness, but a bit of a madness happened like at the airport, just like a personal situation. So like I was going into the Ummrah trip already starting off very like all over the gaff and just like not really focused. So it did take a couple of days to like get into the flow of things. So I would advise you to prepare in all ways possible. Prepare mentally, prepare emotionally, prepare physically, and be fully present. I think being fully present is difficult, because I don't think we always know how to be fully present, especially because we're living in this kind of like time in society and in the world where we don't really know how to be present. And I couldn't tell you how to be present either. It's just something, I guess, you have to develop the skill of being present, and not letting yourself and your mind get distracted by silly little things. But yeah, so prepare, be present, and just do your best, innit? Like, you don't want to overexert yourself and then like burn out after like 3 or 4 days. You want to be able to keep like a consistent, steady pace throughout your time period that you're in Mecca and in Medina. So I think it's important to have like a balance, not to like put too much pressure on yourself. So yeah, those are the 3 things I would say, is to, I think it's like PPP. So don't pressure yourself too much, prepare, and be present. I hope you guys enjoy whatever vlog I've managed to put together from the clips I filmed. A lot of the clips I filmed were on my phone. I'm also really hoping to get a new camera within the next few months, because this one's, it's been a ride or die, I cannot lie. I've had it since I started my YouTube channel, which was in, I believe it was 2017. So that's been, it's been like 6 years, 7 years now. SubhanAllah, that's crazy. So I need an upgrade, because the quality just isn't great, the sound quality isn't great, and the focus is just really irritating. So hopefully, inshallah, make dua guys that I can get a new camera for us. And yeah, I will see you on the next vlog.